So, today I am going to be working on the piano room. So, let's get the map up. So it's going to be that one just below the shop, and that's what I'm going to be starting to work on today. Because we've made progress on a million different bloody things I've been working on, so I might as well just keep the momentum going. So I'm going to start doing that now. So, my boundaries in for that hallway, as per yeah, save it. Why is that? Oh yes, I forgot, because it's called 2, so I'll have to call it second the system. Right. Okay, what I'm going to do, like I did with the shop, excuse me, so that matches that length there, perfect. So I'm going to do is just build myself a cube. I'm going to grab these vertexes and then just pull them down. So I know that's in the correct position. Just want to drag that in. So that's the correct position there. Drag that in so it's just there. It's correct position. Do it out of the back section. There we go. That's that. Tidy the room set up. Just want to reverse those normals. And then face calling on that. So that's going to be the building blocks for that room. Okay. So I'm going to need to build a door frame in again, aren't I? Okay, let's do that. So and then I just want to do it. It might be best just to keep that in though, because I do know I need to do some detailing there. Quite a lot of detailing to be precise. I'm going to need to put the door frames in the pillars, so give me a second just to do that. Save, import that, so it's door frame beam. That's the one. Just want to bring that in there, flip it around. Done. Drag in, done. So that's that done, that's that done. So now it means I can get a rough idea of where I need to put these. So right, so there's 2 beams just from that point there. So I am going to put them about here. So that is 1. And that makes 2. So that's that section done. And then we've got these ones at the top here, which cut up to about this point here roughly. But that's where the door frame is, so it's on par with that, isn't it? There's 3 of them, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. And now I've done that, I can remove the door frame. Because now I don't need this. So from there to there, not that bloody floor, I need that floor bit. So that's correct. He says it's going to bugger up in a minute. So that's done. Okay, so what I need to do now I've done this, I need to put this like gap that's there in the wall. It's like a It's an alcove, isn't it? Let's just use the correct term. It is an alcove. Let's try to think where the hell this is going to go, because I haven't actually got an accurate rendition for this, have I? Let's get rid of that for now. Right, so I'm going to take a stab at this and say it's going to be there. And then you've got like that bit there. Excuse me. Because yeah, we got that bit there, but I'll do that in a minute. I just want to get this alcove in. Oh, this is going to be fun, isn't it? And plus I need to do those bits going up. Let's just concentrate on getting this done. Right, so if I do like a chunk there, so that's where that little alcove part is, where it starts. Then obviously it goes all the way at the top of the room. For those parts there, but I've got it there, haven't I? So what I need to do. The challenge here. Right, I'm gonna need to, no, because it's all at the top, isn't it? Let's see if I can get this to work. Won't be able to. Yes, I will. What we're doing, what we're saying. All I'm going to do is drag them inwards. Oh. Now, if I'm right, they go out, don't they? So I have to worry about them. So, from that point there, let's go all the way up to there for now. Push that in. So that's the little alcove bit. I have just realised how this is going to have an issue because the wall isn't that thick. But for the sake of the fact that you're not going to be able to walk through it, and then there's going to be lots of question answers of how that would physically work, I'm not even going to do it. I'm just going to stick with what it is and what it shows there, and we'll go from there. Okay. So now I've got that bit worked out. But then again, those are really thick friggin' walls you've got there. You just don't see them. So I suppose we'll get away with it with that kind of way of thinking. And I think that's the way I'm going to think of it as. Oh, it sounds bad when I say things like that, doesn't it? But that's just the way it is. I'm going to push it back a little bit more. So now what I'm going to do is pull all this out, these little bits of detail. No. Why will you not go the way I want you to, Maya? Why are you such a pain? Right, so this is what I want to do. It's not at the back of there, because you're not going to see the back of there. That should just be a standard wall. I'll do this first. So, just quickly unhighlight all the side bits. And then just drag these in. Oh! What the heck? Oh, okay. I'll figure that out in a minute. Let's just do this section first, then do the one underneath, and then we can go from there. Okay, so that's done. I need to get the camera data imported as well, but I'll do that in a minute. Or, you know, I might just do it now for the sake of it. Okay, I'll get cameras now. So let's just import some random rids. We work in production folder. Go with 1130. I don't know what room that is. There's about 600 cameras now, isn't there? Oh, no, that's fine. Now, where is camera 0? Aha, there you are. So I'll drag you into position now, but what I'm going to do as well is grab me a nice point light, set the settings to 0.715 to quadratic, because obviously I'm trying to follow soft image lighting settings in Maya. I need to change that as well to layer in a minute. I'll do that now. So just open that. Just call that room bound or whatever, so I know what it is. Do that. I need to do the cameras as well. It got my window. The outliner. Grab all the rigs, do that, set that to cams. Cams. Done. Quick save. Quick render test to see what this room's looking like so far. Color management. Right, this is all obviously the starting point, so it's all about adding all the stuff in as we go. In fact, I'm just going to add another white there. And obviously I just need to do a lot of rebuilding, so continue to rebuild, continue to rebuild. What kind of a joke's that? Right, why is that all the way over there? Right, well, why is it not letting me move this? Hang on. And this is why people are always questioning. Ah, there we go. Right, let me just shrinky-dinky that down a bit. Don't understand why it's done that with the render, to be honest with you. I'm going to shrink that just a little bit more. Just push that a little bit back. Just pull it in that corner so you can see it as I'm working on it. Alright, so let me continue onwards with this because I need to do a bit more detail on it. So, as I already pointed out here, oh no, what have I done? That's correct. Right, so what I'm going to do now that's a good way of figuring it out as well, obviously following. Right, so apparently where this door frame is here, that's where that comes out, then you got the steps that go down. Okay, let me just see what this looks like as I build it, because I might need to expand that, methinks. Obviously do that, and then what I'm going to do, go around the back, delete those two. Okay, so that's that done. Just need to do the steps, so I'll do them now as well. Ooh, what the heck? What the hell? Why did it do that? Oh, because I'm doing that side either. That's why. Right. So there's what steps? There's two steps that lead to it. That's going to be fun, isn't it? Alright, so it's going to be them two side. Christ, they're big hefty fucking steps, aren't they? Okay. I think for the benefit of this, I'm just going to make this a little bit longer. About that much. Should do. What the hell's gone on there? Oh, okay. Let's see what the hell's going on there. Shouldn't have that kind of stuff sticking out like that. I'll do these bits as well. Oh, did not do them bits there. Oh no, what happened there? Right. Same procedure with these ones. Oh no, hang on. No, wrong one. that one and that one. Again, do that. I'll do the. What am I doing? Don't want them bits. Right, side ones. Just get rid of them. I'll do them in a minute. Oh, what am I doing? Side ones. So what do I do? I start getting rid of the front ones. Like an idiot. Right, so. Push them in. What's going on there? Oh, okay. Why did that come out then? There we have. It's a bit random. Okay, so that's all the detailing done for the like flooring, etc., etc. And the walls, they're all to tip-top shape as they should be. Just drag them on there, get a bit of lighting over there as well. Perfect. Oh, they go like that, do they? The top ones anyway. Oh, crap. Right, okay, let's see if I can do that then. No, okay, that's done that one. Trust me, I forget this. Right. just get this done. Right, so that's what they should look like. Done. Do that up a bit of panelling in a minute. Also need to put that door frame in now, so I'm going to do that door so that is main hall door, isn't it? Keep the consistency going. Need to flip the door handle around though. Do that before I do anything else. Get rid of them. Drag this in position. And then flip it. Oh, no way, no way. Like so. Stretch that up a little bit. Done. So that's that bit done. Just need to change the camera position now because I'm not happy with where that is. I just want to throw it in. So look what that looks like. Just realised, what colour is this goddamn bloody room? It looks very basic colours, doesn't it? Very basic colours. I don't like it when it's only very basic colours, it drives me mad. Right, let me just do that then. I need to add another bit to here because I missed that. So we need to do this. Just put that in position. There. And then just pull these out a little bit. Okay, it's done. Now I'm going to do these bits up here because they're going to drive me mad otherwise. Right, so what I need to do is, let's see if I can do it. I should be able to. One there. But I need to do the other one. How the hell am I going to do that? wonder if it'd be better if I just stick that on the bloody wall. No, I'm not going to stress out trying to do all this. There you go. Let me do it that way then. Let me do that. It will definitely be easy doing it that way. So if I just build it in here. So I just need to get a cube. Bring it up like that. So I want to curve these two edges in like so. And then I just need to would it be easier? Just do it this way. Now you just want to grab as the bottom and then just straighten them out. Push them out, that's that bit done. And then you can kind of just like delete that bit because I only wanted this bit here. And potentially not that bit there. And I just need to enlarge this up here. That'll make that a bit longer as well. So drag that there and then drag this over here. Can definitely pull this down a bit more. Ooh, don't highlight every bloody thing now. That works, that works, that works perfectly. Except it's a lot bigger than that, isn't it? Oh no, it's got to touch that bit. How the hell did this happen? I guess I'm going to have to scale you back up again. I need to drag you out because that's where that needs to be. This is where that needs to be. And I need to scale this bit up. God. It's a day. So it needs to be that bloody length, doesn't it? That's it. Let's check that down. Let's check that in a bit. Problem is now, though, is I've got that bloody gap there, haven't I? Always something, isn't there? Then again, I can just do this, can't I? Perfect. Camera on him, let's drag it in. Just save that because I need to do other things, don't I? Right. We do need a piano. I'm trying to think how far I got Revisited's version for Resident Evil 3. Did I actually build a piano of the keys? I'm trying to remember. I shall have to check. So this is Clock Tower. I think I actually called it Piano Room, didn't I? I did. Let's have a look. Is it just that, or did I not? Oh, I suppose I could use it. Must have put a bit more effort into it than I actually bloody thought I did. I know I modelled quite a bit of this, so yeah, do you know what? Let's bloody use it all. I think we can get away with completely redoing this store. Show you what I mean now. That's everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly drag this over here. Put this center like that so I know it's Wait, I did give it legs. What am I doing? Give it me leg. Give me my leg back. What am I doing? Right, there we go. To think, why the hell's that still stood up then? Right, so what I'm going to do with this, so I didn't actually give it keys, which is fine. I mean, it might show keys here, but it doesn't have to mean that I can have keys in the actual renders. It doesn't really matter too much about that. So what I'm going to do is firstly find where the bloody hell me... Right, so I'm going to create a bling. Call this piano. And I'm just going to turn that down to pure black. No reflectivity. But I do need to increase the simplicity and the specular on it. And I'm just going to apply that. To them like that. And then I'm going to get me another bling. I'm going to change the colour. Will it let me change it from using it on here? That's fine. No reflectivity. But I want to increase those again. Okay. I just want to combine these, set the pivot, call this piano mesh. Then just export this selection. Put in there. Mesh. And then just go piano room. Dot save. Import piano in. There's the piano. Should have all of its materials attached to it. Potentially might need to scale this down a bit. Definitely going to have to scale it down a bit. So it's there. there, isn't it? Quick render test of that. No, I want it rendered at camera 01. Thank you very much. I do need a camera 02 there, though. Camera 02 then. No, I don't want it on the ground. Have it. So I've got that in place. Okay, so I've got the piano in. Where's next I need to go? The chair. Did I model a chair for... Did I do one in the piano room, the clock tower? Can I just grab that one? No, I didn't put one in. Chapel. Let's go back a bit. So I want to go to scenes. I want to go to clock tower. And this will be the chapel. Should be a piano. I can grab that one. Oh, there's a piano with the keys, but I'm not going to do it. It's too much hard work. I'd just rather stick to the standard one I've got. Unless, of course, one of us decides, oh, we could do a piano puzzle like Silent Hill 1, and I'll just look at them and be like, no, let's not do that. Let's not be crazy, because that'd be crazy talk. Right, I don't need that bit. What I can actually do, though, is, yeah, I can actually use this, which is good. I just need to shrink this in. That's more of an applicable size. Just think about how I'm going to do this. I suppose I could use the same texture it's got. Christ 8-bit, you really do have some very specific things. Unless I keep those as wood, but then make the top bit black. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So, get that piano chair. Just delete those. And then export that into guidance stuff. Do me. Go back into the room. Not that room. That one. Thank you very much. This isn't a Resident Evil 3 stream. This is a guidance stream because RE3's done. I don't need to be even going back in there now, apart from grabbing assets when I need them from stuff like this. So, piano chair, get that dragged into position. So, according to the map file, it's actually, before I do, I'm just gonna grab the top of that like that, and get that bit, do that, and then what I'm gonna do is just have that. That'll do. I just want to rotate that this way, like that. Just drag it down there a bit, so it's there. That's apparently where it's at. That's where it is in the bloody render. Oh, it's not even a render, is it? The sprite map. And that's where I'm going to stick it with mine, because that's keeping consistent with it. That's not bad. Definitely going to need a close angle of that piano. I just hope they don't say, let's do a piano puzzle. We can do piano puzzles, can't we? Ugh. I'll have to murder them all. I'll have to murder the team. Considering we haven't discussed that much with regards to puzzles. We've only got... This isn't an engine, this is a 3D modelling package. So this is Autodesk Maya. So you don't technically, it's not technically an engine. You're just building the 3D assets and stuff. It's a 3D modelling package. Right. Got the door in there. Need that thing above there. What kind of obscure looking sheds are they? Seriously, what kind of chairs am I looking at? Wonder if I can do the old switcheroo. I think I could actually. I'm going to do that now actually. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So wasn't it main whole chair? That's it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab it, but I'm going to change some of it to match what I need it to. So I don't need those. For some reason I don't need them. Okay, I'm just going to drag them in like that, but then I need to adjust this one. So it's going to make this a bit bigger. I wonder if I can do it with deleting edges. Let's have a look. Should work. Let's see. Perfect, that's what I want it to do. Just delete another couple and then grab them and drag them down. And that's the shape this has got in here for these bloody chairs. How goddamn weird is that? Right, well, there we go. I don't have to do much work with that, do I? Oh, yeah, is it a square? Oh, it had to be a bloody square chair. Do you know what? It can be as square as it wants to be. It looks square. I just need to change the colours of these now. Question is, what colours am I going to do with this? Because it's the sprites, isn't it? I don't really want to try to keep them to sprite colour because they're going to look absolutely god awful. But at the same time, I do want to change the colour. So I'm just trying to think what I could change that to. I suppose I could make them brown. But then it looks a bit boring because the whole chair's brown then, isn't it? Well, I can keep it. I can keep working on it as I work on it, as I keep building. So I know that's the right size chair. Good gravy. They're so small in this room, but it makes no bloody sense. The size and scale don't match. Thank God one of us is keeping an eye on this bloody thing now. Alright. So. Let's flip that way, that's it. So that's that one. And I just want to rotate that there. Check it out a bit. So that one's there like that. Then you've got that one all the way here. Yeah, really small. They are really small. Why are they so small in this bloody room? Were they not thinking when they were looking at these, oh, maybe these need to be a bit bigger because they're going to look absolutely goddamn weird. That was that way, like that. No, what the hell? Okay. No, it's that way. So it's about that. About there, that one. No, those chairs are the correct scale, so this is just absolutely bloody weird for me. Were you not thinking, oh, maybe we should, you know, not go a bit mad with the scale in here and make things look smaller than they should be? We should have them at the right bloody size, because, oh my god, everything looks so bloody weird now. I'm going to make it interesting to traverse this, though, which is good. Right, that's supposed to be all the chairs. Just put the table in. Not really much of a bloody room to traverse, is there? I'm going to push that one down a bit. Push that there, just so you can kind of run through that way. Should be able to squeeze through there. Bloody hell. See, that looks right. But it looks so wrong in the bloody sprite because those chairs are way too small. And I still don't know what that bloody thing is there. That's going to be a bit of a pain in the backside to try and decipher what that is. Really is going to be a pain, isn't it? But that is what the... That is the correct positions. So I don't understand why it's going a bit doolally. Yeah, the only thing I need to do now is that table. Unless I move them further down like that. Move that one slightly out a bit and rotate that one just a little bit. And then I can put the table kind of opposite that on that way, and that would fit. But it doesn't give you that much space to manoeuvre. But then again, this is me following the spec, so I don't know what to do. I'll stick with what it is for now, but I'm going to have to go and figure some stuff out with this, aren't I? You get those plants in, but I can probably use the plant plots I've already done from the main hall. So is that. Pomash. Plant. No. No. Right, I'm gonna have to go and look in the main hall then now, aren't I? Main hall with it. Plant posh, wasn't it? Plant mash. So why can't it find it? Okay then, this is a bit random, unless it's in... Yeah, that's the one. So it's a very small bodied potted plant. There's 3 of them there. Let me grab that. Reposition the pivot for it and then scale this up a bit. Right, so you got like, what I'll do is I'll vary the sizes. So there's one there. We'll have that one there that's a bit bigger. And then we've got one on the behind those two that's just a little bit smaller. No, of course, what I was seeing, didn't I? So I'm going to do camera on 0. 0, 1 then. Yeah, it looks fine. Just going to reduce one of those lights to about there. Right. Camera 3. Yep, drag that in. That one up a little bit. Just need to pull this one out a bit more, pull it back a bit. I just need to move that light a little bit around. Now I just need to pull it back a little bit potentially. Yeah, that's fine. Still see the eye in there. Fine. So I'm going to put the camera in anyway. If we do decide to do a puzzle, then the camera's already in position to do it with. Let's do it. I just want to do this bit now, don't I? Excuse me. Change it to that texture. That picture, you see it. No, I'm not. Well, I'm technically making the assets for the game. I'm not making the game, I'm just making the assets for it. So I don't technically have to make the game, it's just going to be a mod. So all the engine work and everything's done. If we want to add and do stuff to it, which chances are we're going to do, then that'll be done as well. But it's a mod. I wouldn't say I'm making a game. It's more like I'm making the assets for the project. And with that light, I think. Drift it down a bit and just a little bit there. It really does look small, but the fact is, I think the reason why it looks so big there is because they've made the chairs so bloody small, but they're so small. They're not going to bloody fit, are they? It's like, one of those chairs doesn't even fit the size of the half the door. That's just ridiculous. How did they get away with that? How did I not pick up on it until I just realised it now? Why did I not pick up on it? It's crazy. Right, so I've got all that done. Technically, the only thing I'd have to do is texture everything. But we do definitely, so you know what, I'm going to use that deer head I did in Resident Evil 3. Did I actually... Let's have a look. Oh! Okay. Is it textured? It is. Alright, it's alright then. Yes, one I already built earlier. So I might as well reuse it. Oh my god, not that kind of scaling. Oh my god, what the hell? Right. Oh, you just had to be a pain in the backside, didn't you, with this? Oh my god, it's not far out. If I just scale it, oh god, not again. Scale it a little bit. That's it. Perfect. Put that in the centre. Do your head perfect. So I've got everything in, minus stuff I could put on the wall. But the fact of the matter is, I can't do anything on the back of there because this room is so small. I still don't know what that thing is. It's definitely not a seat. So I'm just bloody confused what it could be. Is that supposed to be a carpet or what? It's a bit bloody generic to me. I mean, bit more detail on those steps. So what this is the remake of Resident Evil Gaiden. That's what this is. This is all the background assets rebuilding for it, because Gaiden was originally only on the Game Boy Color, so we're talking 8-bit sprites. And the idea behind this project that me and the guys are working on at the moment, which we already kind of announced last year, is we're rebuilding the entirety of Gaiden, but we're doing it in the original Resident Evil 2 engine. So it's going to be using pre-rendered environments and in full 3D rather than it being 8-bit sprites. So I'm just rebuilding all of the rooms from, well, I'm not going to be rebuilding them all as of next month, because there are quite a lot of rooms that need to be built. But I'm doing some of the background rebuilds of these rooms, because obviously you can't just stick an image of an 8-bit sprite into the engine and expect the engine to build a 3D environment from it. So that's where I come in. So I'm rebuilding all of these background assets again from the ground up, but I'm also making it compliant Resident Evil 2 data by including the collision data and the camera data as well. So otherwise what I'm doing is basically building the entirety of a blank Resident Evil room. Then I pass that on to the guys in the project. So that'd be Elric, and then he'll do his coding magic and script all the stuff that needs to be done for each room. And then that'll make it a fully playable working room for the project. That's pretty much what this is. This is the building blocks of it. So that's what I'm doing anyway. So this is the entire second floor. This is the second floor of Starlight, which is obviously the ship that's in Gaiden. It's where you play the majority of the game on. So I don't know how many rooms I've got left. Let me consult the map. I've got done the toilets, did that item shop, just started on this one. So it's going acrosswards and doing where you find Leon. I don't know what the hell that is. I know it's a stage opera. I don't know. Then it's a case of doing these like maintenance rooms, doing an additional room here to bridge the middle outer deck door with that hallway because it's not matching, and then I've got to do that front deck. But I also have to do that room there next to the library. The library needs to go back and redo, well, finish, because it still needs a bit of more polish and build. Those two bathrooms are done. These hallways are done. That main hall is done because we showed that in the trailers. That hallway is done. I just have to do that beginning area for where it goes down into the first floor. So there's quite a lot of stuff that's been done, but there's still a lot of stuff that needs doing for this project. So yeah, there's a lot that needs doing. So I'm just about to start texturing the floor. Might as well start doing it now. But I need to get hold of a proper decent texture for it, so I'm going to look at the tiles now. It's going to look weird trying to apply the same logic to it though. Let's have a look. Suppose we could utilise that. Well, let's have a look. Let's have a look at this. I'll show Photoshop in a minute. I'm just kind of debating whether this texture is going to look right or it's going to look absolutely bloody weird, which usually does with these rooms, which is then you have to start improvising with the textures. Right, let me... Which one is it? Is it that one? No. That one? No. That one? No. Nope. There we go. Right. So to try and match that one, it's got one that's orange. This is going to look so goddamn weird. Right. Will it let me do it that way? No, of course it bloody won't. I'm going to have to do the old polygonical tool then, won't I? So I'm going to grab that to there, to there, to there, and then to there. Right, I want to turn that orange, so I'm going to do that. Do a quick paint. I need to turn it to orange before I do that though. And set that as an overlay. It might look better as hue. No. Colour. Yeah, that's better. So that's starting point for it. I'm going to look into this in a minute and see if it's going to work right. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, see how this looks. Guide and room. Source images. So I want to save this as 2FP Piano Room. Done. Get the multi-lister up, not the render. And I'll just switch this one off for now. Come out in Photoshop now. It's the one. I want to make this a bling. Call it the floor. And then import the texture I've just did a bit of adjustments to, so that should be called 2F Piano. Okay. Right, so room boundary, just want to wait a minute. Okay, so we're only interested in these sections here. Yep. Drag that on. And let's just hit the y-axis on that. Let's see how it looks. Right, I just need to adjust that bling as well, because I don't want it too bloody bright and I don't want it reflecting. So, maybe let's set to 0.150, see what that looks like when I've rendered it. I wonder if that would do much better as a Lambert, actually. Yeah, I wonder if it would. Let's change it to Lambert, see what happens now. No, you still can't bloody see it. What the flip? I'm gonna have to make it darker. That's just too bright. Let's do that. Maybe give it one more layer. Let's see what that works out as now. Yeah, let's save. So just reload that. Let's see what it looks like now. That's better. Now you can see it. Sometimes you just got to make these textures a little bit darker than what they are. Yeah. See, all this bloody wall, it's just so horrible and orangey, and it's like, I'm not painting it bloody orange. There's no way I'm putting an orange painted wall texture on there. It's all god awful. I wonder if I just stick to standard bloody boring brown we've got. 'Cause at least I know that'll bloody fit. Maybe have those bits sticking out as orange, maybe, because that whole orange thing just looks god awful. In fact, let's test that now. Something's in between the walls, aren't I? So I need to highlight those bits and those bits. And technically those bits here. Might be better to do this bit at a time, actually. Let's do that. Let's see how this looks, because I don't like the orange look on it. Why they would do that with the sprites, I will never understand. Because it just looked god awful. Slap the wall texture on there. Slap that on there. Then say on there. Why isn't that bit there? I'm confused. And then put that on the right, so it's like that. That on Y. That's because I didn't see it. That's why. So set that on the X. Definitely looks better with a bit more brown in it than bloody orange. Yeah, it definitely looks a hell of a lot better than orange walls. Shut that down. I will have to get some light sources in here though. I just don't know what the light sources are going to be. So I'll make this bloody wood as well. It is using all the same bloody colour scheme, isn't it? Unless I change the top bit and make that a different colour scheme by using the DAR. Texture and then just using these as like the wood. I don't want to UV texture editor up. What's going on here? Okay, that's that done. Let's have a look what this looks like. That looks better. Looks better than generic bloody orange, that's for sure. Yeah, no, let me change. That one. What I'll do, I'm gonna go into clock tower. I'm gonna grab the freaking ceiling light. I grab one of them. I'm gonna use one of those because why not? Right, I can change that back to white. Make that. Shouldn't really matter about that if I just call this ceiling white and just straight non-deformer, let's export that. The assets that can be just no. Can I get that in? Yeah, that's huge. Definitely gonna have to scale you down a little bit. Probably going to be a third one about there, isn't there, if we're going to go roughly. Put a light source there as well. I would brighten the bloody room up. Yeah, it looks much better, doesn't it? Oh no, it's reflecting too much. No! Let me just change that. Oh dear. So that would be, yeah, the wall. Change the reflective it to absolutely bloody zero. That's better. We could make those actually. Yeah. Let's let me just do this again. Let me highlight that. Let me grab those. Actually, let me just grab that entire section there and just go boom, 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 boom. Deselect the floor. Deselect all that. And that. But with that, and then we'll just keep going with this. No! What you doing? Oh, damn you. Right, I have to do it all manually. That and that. Almost at the bloody end of this now. Ugh. Still more bloody bits, right, fine. Got one bit there, it's snuck in there. One bit there. Ooh. Right, that one. Right, I think that's all those bits highlighted, isn't it? Okay, then what I need to do, get my hyper shade up. And I know I've got a metal texture, slap that in. See what that looks like. Yeah, that's much better. So at least it's not like generic bloody orange because, oh dear, why? Why would they just, I mean, okay, fair enough, it was limitations in the sprites, I'd understand, but yeah, it looks alright. Still have to do something for those steps though, don't I? What can I do for these? I'll just go to generic wood, I think. Right, so have I got silver I can use? No? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm happy with that. do some adjustments with the lights though. Just do this. So I just make it so they do not cast a shadow. I don't know if it's going to look weird. It does look a bit weird actually if it don't cast a shadow. I'll go back in then. So that's the roof. I'll just test this out. That's not too bad. And that's it, bloody finished room wise, because there's nothing else left I really need to do. Oh wait, yeah, I didn't collision data, don't have that's what I need to do. The only thing I'm going to do are the steps, because these tools don't have them. And that's the only issue I've got. Right, let's do this then. So I need to go into that one, and I need to import some SCA data for me to use. Some collision data. Right, let me firstly move everything out of the way, because I need to see bloody everything. Right, so you can be, drag that in there. Can't hit people. But then again, when you free floors up in a flaming flat, what do you expect? You're going to have everybody going, yeah. Right. Let's try to think which part of the wall. I suppose we could do that as part of the wall here. That'll cover that bit. Okay, let me do that first then. So, to make that go to there. So I need that one. Just need to increase the width a bit. Drag that along. Decrease the depth because I don't need to be too long. So just do that to there like that. So for anybody who hasn't actually watched the other streams, basically what all these little blocks are is your collision data. So when you're walking around an average Resident Evil room, you've obviously got your 2D render data that's in front of the camera, but then you got like invisible boundaries, collision data, which is what gives the impression that your character's walking on the image. And that's what all these boxes, these cylinders, all these generic polygonical objects are, the collisions. Each one's got an ID, and certain IDs will do certain things depending on what the ID is. So, for example, stairs is just one cube. It's a very long rectangular cube, but with an ID, whatever ID it's given, it will be between a certain amount of steps so that your character can climb up them, and they need a certain rotation as well. And then obviously, because you've got characters going up and down stairs, you'd have to have an additional collision trigger for a second floor collision block for it. So you need that on that further up on your y-axis. So when the event's triggered and you've climbed up following the ID on the steps collision, your character lands on top of the next collision and doesn't fall through the floor back down again. So that's what gives the impression of you going up and down a set of stairs. And like I said, unfortunately the tools don't do this, because while we were tinkering with them, me and my friend who wrote all these tools, we never got that far with figuring out how to interpret steps properly. So we had no efficient way of doing it, so the tool never got access to those, because apparently they're the most very fiddly when it comes to actually implementing them. Because again, with you just like a solid cube like this, you don't know which part's going up, which part's down, and how many steps each one was. So my friend was actually working on a way to show that within the obviously inside of Maya and Blender, which is what these tools were being worked in. So each one would have, originally what was going to happen was each one of these collisions were going to be custom built for the stairs, so that it would show how many steps were on per climb up or climb down, so you'd know exactly how many there were. And because of that, you could also see the rotation of the SCA collision inside of that, modify it, put it out inside the game, and compile, done, run around it. Like I said, unfortunately never got that far, because trying to incorporate that data with that ID and then trying to make like a custom mesh to look at that without it buggering up all of the internal boundary data when you export it out, it was a bit cumbersome, so it never happened, unfortunately. And that's all I can really say on that subject, because it never got that far. Everything else bloody did, just wasn't that, just that one specific set of data. We just couldn't get like a decent interpretation of it. Put them in there. So as you can see with these collisions now, so when the character's in game and they're running around the engine, they won't be able to get out of the pick renders here, because this collision block will be blocking that way, that'll be blocking that way. Then you'll have these two here that will give off like a little bump, so your character will be able to walk around these, etc. And obviously, because I've got these different like IDs for these in, so put that there, that'll cover that chair. Then what I'll do is I'll duplicate this one a few times and do it for all the other chairs as well. Don't might be able to get away with a block one for that one, but maybe not. Maybe 2 blocks in the corner are a little small in there with a cylindrical collision. Or I could probably just use that one. That would work. Yeah, that would work perfectly fine. I do need to put a collision there for that floor though. So I'm going to do that now. I think the depth might actually be fine. Just decrease that there then. Yes, that needs to go there like that. No, it might need to be moved back a bit. And then I need to do one for the piano as well. Don't want to move the boundary because it might break everything. I don't really want to be doing that now. Need to do a back wall there. I'll use that one. I'll use this one. And obviously I'll have to do some adjustments to that, so the width needs to be longer, but the depth needs to be just a little bit thinner like that. That's fine. Just need one more for that corner there. Grab that one, drag that in. actually a perfect size for that. Right, so I need to do these set of stairs, these chairs now. So might be able to get away with adjusting the radius for that one, actually. Right, so we've got 2 more chairs left. What I'm going to do then is, of course, duplicate the special for that one, but obviously change this to 21. But I assume that's as high as it goes. Is it 21 SCAs? I thought there was more than that. Oh no, there is only 21 right now, so that's that one done. And then I just want to duplicate special for that one. Make that one 22. Done. So put that one there. Why did I put that one there again? Should be down here. I just realised that's going to be a block in it now. Oh no! So I can kind of push that back. There we go. Should be able to get in there. So that's all collisions done, minus the piano. I could probably grab that one there. Just stick that one up here. And try to make it bloody fit what it's supposed to. So, yeah, depth needs to be moved in a bit. That's actually not too bad. I think that one would have to be a curved one though, wouldn't it? Damn it. That one will have to be changed into a different collision type. I don't think I can do it with this one. No. Ah. It's a shame I don't know what ID it would be. What ID would this be? I'm going to make it a cylinder like that. I should hopefully be the right one. Right, so... Oh, so, oh, hang on, we haven't got one behind there. Where did we put one behind there? Put one behind there, didn't we? Right, and put one behind for the bloody plants, however. Me. Just do this, just do that, just a bit there. Maybe just the depth a little bit. Yeah, that's them done. Suppose what I could do is just move that there and then move that in there. That just gives it like a little bit of a curved edge to it. Do that one. Right, I'm pretty sure I've got all the collision in there, because that would be that one. But I'm still going to put one along that wall, because one needs to be doing, so I'm going to do that one there. Definitely adjust the width, and definitely adjust the depth a bit. I just want to try and loop, don't do anything like that. Just want to do that there. Oh, did I say I like to put it behind here, like so? Just so it covers that block there. Got a little block there, haven't I? Grab that one, scale that down, done. That might be a bit more, way more collisions than there should be. So let me just check. That should be alright. Right, so that's all the collisions done for that room. Some camera data imported correctly for it. It's all textured, rendered and ready to go. So that is another room done on stream. So I can end the stream at this time because this room is complete. I don't need to do any more work on it. So, I'd like to thank everybody who's watched this stream and who continues to watch all the other streams that I'm doing with this project. Because obviously you're getting a glimpse into what will be going into the game eventually. And you're just seeing it all from a designer's perspective. So you're seeing everything being built, you're getting all the collision data constructed, you're getting the camera data built. Then obviously all that data is going to get exported out into a room data compliant format, and then obviously that'll go straight into a Resident Evil 2 RDT, and then it'll be a walkable room. Then we just need to litter it with enemies, puzzles, healing items, other things like that, and that's the other part of this. This is like the beginning parts. Then you got all the other stuff in there, all the other scripting stuff, and this is, like I said, this is the basic stuff. Having rooms to actually walk around. So anyway, I will be back with another stream. What day are we on? I did say tomorrow. Do I do one tomorrow? I might do one tomorrow. See how it goes. If I don't need to do one, I might just pop in and do it on a Saturday instead. Try and alternate these and like do one a day and then another day I don't. So I'll see how it goes. But if I don't tomorrow, it'll definitely be a Saturday. I'll do one. Anyway, that's the end of this stream. That's the end of this particular room. And hopefully you'll be seeing these in action soon inside the actual game engine.